Welcome CNG 202 to week 7, where we take a look at disks. Chapter 9, adding disks, partitions, and file systems in Linux. We'll look at, creating partitions and file systems, managing disks from the command line. So much like command prompt, we'll be doing that here in Terminal. Had a few questions for housekeeping. How do I get access to the book? So this book right here is shared in our WebEx channel. Oops. In content, you want to go down to the bottom, and then it's going to be the RHEL 134 PDF. That is where your book will be. And once you join that channel, keep the chat open. The chat is a great place to talk through labs. And once again, I will not dock you for doing teamwork. That's one of the things I really push you guys to do, is work together as a team to solve issues. When you're working through the lab, sometimes they might not go as planned, or there may be like just a little detail left out, and that's the part of the learning process, is trying to figure out, okay, well, what piece is missing, and going through that and putting the pieces together so you can continue on with the piece of work. So feel free to use that. Let's see, our most current one was copy and paste. So our most current discussion was a copy and paste about homework and how to turn in your script. For me, I just sent it to a text file, and I thought I had it on my desktop, but I might have got rid of it. Oh, yeah. So I did have it on my desktop. Once again, I just copied it from my Kali on VirtualBox, and then if it opens, and then open it, a notepad on my desktop, and paste it in there. In some cases, you can go from your host machine and drop it onto your virtual machine, but there's no way to do that backwards. There are third-party apps that allow that, transfer files back and forth. So if you feel comfortable installing those, go ahead. If you don't, no worries there. But even the screenshot, the copy and paste will help me import the script on my machine, run it, and then see what I get. The copy paste will work. Will have to type out your script on my machine to get it to run. What else do we do? Talk about partitions, persistent mounts, creating an MBR, managing GPT partitions, creating file systems. Once again, understanding Linux gives more insight to, since it was around first, gives more insight to Windows. So having a better understanding of one operating system that you may have not used until a few semesters ago gives greater insight into Windows itself too. Let's see. I'll start grading this morning and hopefully get caught up on that. If you have any questions, though, make sure to be reaching out in that chat channel, so I can see that. I have this thing up on my desktop. Well, when I'm working from home, I have it up on my desktop all the time, so I'm able to answer you or answer questions throughout the day on this service platform right here. And with that, looks like you have a discussion this week, and then the Lab 6, so we get started on those. Do keep in mind that, let's see, it's March, I think it's 14th. Yeah, so right here, between week 8 and 9, are the spring break happenings. So I have a plan to enter spring break, and it looks like when we come back from spring break, we have a couple more, a few more weeks, and then we begin to comprehensive review, and have finals. And once again, if you're behind on assignments, don't worry too much. Getting this course late and not getting this course late contributed a lot to me being prepared in this course. So I will not, I'll transition that to you as in being lenient on assignments. If you're having an issue with assignments, I'll work with you on that. But make sure you're turning in work. I gotta grade something, and no work cannot be graded. So make sure to get assignments in. If you do have a problem with the assignment, once again, ask. I cannot push this enough. Ask in the WebEx. Get comfortable asking a question in WebEx, and then I can, if you have a question, maybe somebody else has the same question in WebEx, and maybe they found a solution or a workaround to what you're going through. And you guys have a good week, and I'll get those assignments graded.